we'll bring you to the board. I think that they are getting ready, wants to get ready to play.
So
I'll go for a chicken Caesar wrap. So,
there we are. So on the left we have Matt Briggs, on the right Pete Wright.
yeah, both solid players. Mr. Briggs famous for trying to make whatever he can that's fun work in limited.
Briggs is running white, black, red.
White, black, red. This is what I mean. This is what I mean.
And Pete is running red, black, white.
Oh, red, black.
So
Mardu.
So Mardu, and then Mardu. So these are just the official Magic names for these set of colours, which is white, black, and red. So let's see. They go for the roll.
I'm going to quickly pop out for 2 minutes.
Right, and look at that. Good showmanship. Good gamemanship.
yeah, good showmanship. Like I say, a very friendly player base we've got here. Everyone's just apt to have fun, really.
Yeah, it's a pre-release. You just want to experience the
Yeah.
new cards and have some fun few games.
Yeah, fun few friends.
And
with
enjoy
your,
Saturday
games
day.
with your friends. Yeah,
in
and
the afternoon.
Mr. Briggs with his famous whiteboarded lands, making
yes.
it easy for us to see when he's got lands available in his hand.
Yes.
So let's see if. And I
Pete
think it looks like we've got 2 keeps.
It looks like it.
Mr.
Mr. Briggs. Show us the Aether Hub Renegade Wheeler.
Very nice.
If only I was quicker at reading.
Yeah, so that was a very solid.
And it's done the same. Land. Good for. This is the 2/2
Yeah.
fly.
So it seems Peter.
Pete starts off.
Yeah, both hands looked fairly aggressive.
I mean, they
Mr.
are
Briggs
playing
with
3 colours.
Yeah.
Or the Aether Hub, showing all the colours in the world.
Not giving away too much too soon.
Yeah.
And then again, although the name escapes me, but the get their artifact for the late game.
Oh, we're still not on the Wilder Automaton, are we?
No, not wielded automaton.
The two 1 for 2.
Oh yeah, no,
Welder
apologies. It is
automaton.
welder automaton.
No. Okay, this is the. Is that the really vanilla 2/3 menace for 2? No, that can't be right. That's really pushed. For this.
Pardon me. That, I believe. I can't quite see what that is. Although it does seem like a glint sleeve artisan that's joining us on the
Sleeve Artisan,
battlefield.
really solid card.
Oh, it's the glint
Glint
sleeve
Sleeve
siphoner. Great card. The
the
new
rare
pseudo Bob.
Pseudo Bob, yes.
Yeah, got a turn 2 glint sleeve siphoner ready to gain a bit of incremental card advantage for Pete.
Right, Briggs
So
is not
see.
playing much on the board.
Mr.
though.
Briggs down to 18, but we know he has a Field Degree Familiar in hand to take him back up to 21 if he needs to.
So this is the is it the 3/2? And when it becomes tapped, a target creature can't block.
So having just a bit of technical difficulty changing the life total.
Click on the bottom one of the things down there. Not the ticks. Just not the ticks. Just click on something.
Oh, I understand.
Because basically you select
Yeah.
the camera essentially. So you need to deselect something else. There you go. There you go.
There we go. So yeah, managed to change it. And looked like Pete having an instant answer for that. So does seem to be running away with the board a little bit here.
Put him down to 16.
Yeah, Mr. Briggs down to 16.
Yeah, he's not much getting on the board state here. Oh, but he's achieved Mardu, natural Mardu.
He had the Aether Hub, I guess, for the black.
Yeah, I mean, and both players have achieved natural Mardu. Both players have achieved natural Mardu. Natural
Game
Mardu.
2 back up again.
And then hopefully you can trade it in and get some life back.
So we'll see where he goes with this.
Oh, is it his 4th land? Is he gonna? What side is this playing there?
Is that hidden goods?
If his sleeves weren't so glary.
Yeah. If they weren't doing their
Equally,
job.
mate, you know. Just a little hat.
I believe there is hidden storage, the white black enchantment, which
Hidden stockpile even.
hidden
No, like doesn't.
hidden
World
sto-
Fast Engineer?
No.
Oh yes, yes, it is. Oh
Yeah.
Oh.
Again, they've traded away there.
Traded away, but then he's kept it with the built to last, Mr. Briggs.
Knocked it all the way down to 15.
Still, I think this is going to be an uphill struggle for Mr. Briggs this match.
Yeah, he's got nothing on the board that really... That Wild Passenger is giving... So this creature is a 3/3 for free. Well, one, a black and a red. And at the beginning of each combat, your combat that is, on your turn, target artifact creature gets +2/+0. So he's got enough... And those servos there are going to become 3/1s.
But he's... is that Traps in the Headlights? Yeah, Traps in the Headlights. So it's
This trigger will still happen.
Yeah, but it's a pacifism until Mr. Briggs attacks with a vehicle, which I love this card because flavour-wise is absolutely on point.
Yeah, it really is.
But he doesn't have the energy to activate the bomb effect at the moment.
No, he doesn't. How does it generates energy for attacking? I believe.
I think it's ETB on its own, and that's all it gets.
No, or
it attacks.
Or attacks.
Yeah.
So every turn he's getting that extra 1 energy in there.
Yeah, so every other turn he gets to draw an extra card and lose some life. But at this stage, don't think losing the life is much of an issue for him.
Right.
That's it.
Mr. Briggs is yet to
make a
deal
dent
to
back to Pete. What's this? We also wanted to know.
No, I don't believe that was a battle at the bridge.
Caught in the headlights.
Caught in the headlights, yeah.
Scott's going to build a deck of only flavourful magic cards.
And not just disgusting.
This is kind of like a...
artifacts
I think this is at this point the final stand now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got rid of all the artifacts. There's no triggers for the world-class engineer. And I think Pete's just drawn
Pete's got a land in a hand and something else. Perhaps a...
Yeah, it's red, whatever it is, but I can't quite work it out.
Welcome to the Aether Revolt Prerelease, where we guess from the art. I'm
just trying to see, what is that black card?
So yep, he trades away the flyer
trades away,
for the...
But it's because... Yeah. It was good to 10.
He's down to 10, so he's
just and then all the thriving grubs.
Yeah.
He's followed it up. Pete looks like he's in a
He's
position now to
but he's
push on
not.
for the win.
I mean, what's the grip for both players like? I think Mr. Briggs is also on a lot of lands.
Briggs on a lot of lands, but he's also got everything what's going out of his hand.
Gives it most one. So that's why I got rid of the servo. Is that the?
It's a hornet, something to do with hornets.
Yeah, yeah. This is a really powerful. Is this demolition? I can't recall now. Double black to destroy type creature or vehicle. It's really, really good.
Solid, unconditional removal.
He's drawn land again, and this is the deft. Or is this the flicker card that he's got? That Pete's got the one that give type creature +1/+2, or flicker card or return a card.
Oh.
No, so he sucked the implementation.
Daring Demolition.
Daring Demolition, thank you.
You should be here actually naming all these cards.
Yeah.
Thank you, chat, for helping us out today.
Need your support. Yeah. Is that Sparfied Infiltrator, the red creature there?
That's check the art.
Yeah, Sparf Infiltrator, so when it taps, deals 1 damage.
And that brings
it's not the
choosing to pass a turn.
From Kaladesh.
Yeah. It's alright, I like the card.
I think it's a very solid card. It's done a lot of legwork for me, especially in two-headed giants.
Yes, two-headed giants.
Spire side infiltrator.
If I had a specialist in a sealed format, it'd probably be two-headed giants.
Yeah. We recently took down a two-headed giant side event at the GP.
That's all we do.
Do you play the main event? No. Only the sealed side events.
So
there you go.
He loses 1 on trigger, and then...
Oh yeah, I forgot he's on a lot of health.
Yeah, so that puts him back down to a starting total.
Pete not seem to find any more gas here, just more land.
But this is he doesn't mind this. He can just keeps playing.
Yeah, he can race. So Mr. Briggs back down to 6.
At least we can give props to Mr. Briggs for those very fine
Yeah.
basics.
That helps us so much. Can you see what you drew? I drew there, but I think Pete just drew a land. Is that, listen.
Hard.
Is that Battle at the Bridge? I believe Pete is holding up Battle at the Bridge.
Is it has got this time?
He's got the Battle at the Bridge.
You think he can swing in and just drain the opponent?
I don't think he's in a rush to do it though at the moment.
Oh, it looks like
because he doesn't need to do it though. So yeah, he's good.
It's interesting, but he doesn't sink all the mana in there just to gain an extra 3 life, because that could be relevant.
How he needs to play.
Yeah.
We'll just see. We'll see where the line takes him. But I don't think he was in a position needed to rush for it because.
And then Pete's on 23 now.
Yeah, Pete getting up to 23 off the Battle at the Bridge.
Here comes
a really nice touch, I think, making the cards go through in the
conclusion. Oh,
having the story cards. So
this will bring it back to his hand, and then he can play it again and get the. And then I imagine he'll go for. Oh, there he is.
What are you playing it?
So that was the alleyway evasion, where you can give a creature +1/+2, or return target creature to your own you control to your hand.
Yeah.
It's got a modal. It's one of the modal spells.
A card with evasion in the name, but doesn't actually give any form of evasion.
Well, it goes back to your hand.
It's like when you see vampires that don't have flying, and you're like,
So there, I believe.
Is that when you Aether Revolt cards?
Well, it's certainly one of the gold Aether Revolt cards.
We're a good start.
knowledge.
Why
Pete just return the red black guy gives it up at +2. See that better play. Don't know.
Be interested. So he got a revolt trigger, and Mr. Briggs knows when it's up.
Now I think why didn't he play the red black guy?
Well, I mean, he returned it like 3 turns ago.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't have it in his hand, and
no, I think
we're not really sure.
No. What happened was that he had 2 servos, and what Matt did was he just removed each one of them because he knows he can't deal with 3 ones. They just keep coming at him, and from that he's had to just ever so slowly.
Yeah, so setting the life totals back to 0. Sorry,
0?
to 20.
It's supposed to gain 20 life now.
Yeah.
You rule in Aether Revolt.
What's that old card where you stop losing life and you start gaining life? It's an enchantment, very old, but you lose life when you get to 20. I love that card. Yeah, so you lose the game when you get to 20.
Oh.
Wonderful card.
It's not a wonderful card.
It's a brilliant card.
It says if
Flips
you
a game on the head.
If you take damage, you take.
No, you gain life instead.
You gain 2 life for each 1 damage you take, and if you have 20 or more life, you lose the game.
Yeah.
Also, Pete put a counter on the. Let's see, make a survey, which would have instead been a 3-1. Yeah, well, even with a few misplays, he seems to have pulled out of the bag.
Taking it through, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing very well. Yeah, I'm not sure why he chose to do that. Maybe we can get him in the box afterwards and ask him a couple of questions on your behalf.
This is going to be the first time back without get a draw.
Yeah, I did it. The time has gone a lot quicker than I expected.
So,
here we go.
Beautiful.
3 lands. Natural Mardu again.
Natural Mardu.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
land.
Oh, no. There was a plains and a swamp hidden away at the back there.
Alright.
Fox is correct.
These guys are very nice to us, helping us to see their hands at the beginning of the game.
And then straight down with an implement.
On a completely unrelated note, which drink did you buy me, Scott? Is it the...
You can have either of them.
Would you prefer Dr. Pepper or Sprite?
I'll take the Sprite.
Alright.
Yeah, emphasis on this being pre-release. Like, I think everyone's just really out to have a bit of fun and
win.
Yeah.
Well, let's not forget, we're here to get... We may not be the best Magic players, but we're certainly not the worst.
Pete in with the newer tog of the format, Ravenous Intruder.
But it's not a
and
tog.
Matt with the Filigree, or whatever.
Filigree.
Filigree. Familiar, I believe.
That's it, yeah. Glinsley Vartason again. Making always with the serve.
He's gone for a server.
Well, I mean, if you remember what he has in his deck, the World Fast Engineer, having those artifact creatures doesn't matter.
So, interestingly, I believe Pete just forgot to draw a card from sacrificing the tool,
sure?
but I could have missed it.
You looked away for 2 seconds.
Are you sure it's the right implement? Because there's no discard either from Matt.
Yeah.
No, he sacrificed it off.
Pete does need to draw it off.
Yeah, he does. He does have a draw in hand. Unfortunately, that's not something we can change from here, as our contact is limited to the outside world.
We're actually been here for 6 days now, and
yeah,
it's actually a reality show to see who survives.
He sacrificed it to the
to the Tog,
just to get it plus 2 pursuit, and just push through a little bit extra to get him to 19. Now, Mr. Briggs playing the red-white gold uncommon.
This is the one where when it attacks, target creature comes.
Renegade Will Smith, who I want someone to paint Will Smith onto it because I believe that's perfect.
Now, do what I like about this card, Renegade Will Smith. If Matt has a vehicle, what he can do is crew the vehicle with the Will Smith.
Yeah.
The Will Smith triggers comes on when it comes tapped. You can then target creature your opponent controls can't block. And now you've essentially have a big old vehicle, smash through, and anything that can, and nothing to block it really. And it's just a fantastic card. Really nice trick you can do.
I think it's very, very nice. It is really nice having it on a tap trigger, not on an attack trigger. And I believe Pete has got the 2/3 flyer, vigilance and lifelink.
Has he?
Yeah, at the back of his hand, and sacrificing to make it pump it again to a 4/4. And Mr. Briggs.
Gone for the built to last again.
Yeah.
Trick. He's very keen on his.
He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Or just for the familiar. He's kept that familiar alive, and I thought he'd be happy for it to trade to get the draw. As he doesn't need it, and he's got something to follow up with.
But I think it's more a case of killing a creature, because that attack could get out of hand.
Night Market Aeronaut gets a revolt trigger.
Yeah.
And now it's actually playable.
A 3/3 for 4 with flying. I think an interesting common is just on the cusp between playable and unplayable, I think.
I want to play a 4-mana 2/2 flyer, but if I can get revolt easily, I would then think about it a little bit different.
I'd play a 2/2 if there's a small chance it could be a 3/3 flyer. Especially in this format with a lot of big butted people on the ground.
Maybe.
I think flyers are very important.
I think a 2/2 flyer's fine.
For 4?
Yeah.
For 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Night Market Aeronaut.
I mean, luckily Pete got the revolt trigger on it, but otherwise, I would not be thinking too highly of the card if I knew the only means of revolt I had was me losing creatures, or vice versa.
Oh yeah, of course. Forgetting Pete's gone up to 22.
Still 22 life.
Yeah. So the reason why is, I imagine, is I think the implement he's using is the white implement. The white implement gives him 2 life.
Yes.
On the ETB, and then when it sacks, he draws a card from it. Had he done that?
Smuggler's Copter is great.
Oh, if you might port in your pre-release packs, mate.
Oh, is that Yahini's?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Expertise? What minus?
So Yahini's expertise. Let's see if Mr. Briggs follows up with a 3-drop, which he does. Now that is a good play. Clearing the board.
That's his own Renegade engineer.
Yeah, clearing the board and getting a 3/3. That's quite the tempo play.
Well, the expertise is just bonkers.
Yeah.
Why have they made 3 mana a thing again?
Yeah.
Look what's happened to Probe. Look at what the Probe birthing pod. Oh.
Yeah, but that had Phyrexian mana, and every card of Phyrexian mana is broken.
Look at Cascade as well.
I think the thing to remember is it is double black, and so although you will get absurd plays like that into Ancestral Visions to clear the board and draw 3 cards.
You drew forecasting a spell.
Yeah, goes in for the 3.
You do indeed.
Oh, he's realised he's finally made ground. He's stabilised. Finally stabilising.
There's life in Mr. Briggs.
Oh, Bastion and Macedon.
Yeah, which he had in the
Drew off the familiar.
opening hand, so he's finally managed to run that out.
That's a big creature. I think it puts the pressure on. I think not even the 2/2 that I think what Pete wants to play is going to do much. Now
but I think there was an incorrect stacking of the triggers there. So obviously, when you cast the, you need to finish resolving.
Yeah, mate, you got to update.
Oh, sorry, I apologise. I thought we had.
Pete should play that flying dude.
Right, now, exactly. Okay, I can see what Pete's trying to do. He's trying to build up the board again so he can play the Dawnbring Feathers. Now that's the one that's ETB, give all creatures +1/+1 in Vigilance. And what he's trying to do is make one big swing at Matt, but the problem is the pressure's coming on too hard, and I think he's got enough, he's got life, but he's taking what? Was that 7 damage?
No.
9?
9 damage.
Well then...
Because remember +2/+0 from the...
Oh, he can target, yes! God, and he didn't pay, and he paid the one to make it Vigilance. So yeah, so this is, the pressure is...
knocked down to 10.
Oh,
After 10.
190.
Oh. I mean, I think Pete's got to realise he's got to start trading soon, or the game's going to run away.
And he'll be down to game 3, all to play for.
Well, I mean, it's not even trading. He has to get rid of the Bastion Mastodon, or he's trying to do something here. Not sure it's enough. I think the game is going to be for Matt to take 3. So it's just really 3 damage.
So he does have the black uncommon, whose revolt trigger is give a creature -3/3, Vengeful Rebel. But it's just whether he can trigger the revolt on it at this stage, because that would be able to take out the.
Matt doesn't need to. He can just keep punching face. Like he doesn't need to use any removal. Yeah,
no, but Pete has it. Oh, Pete has it.
Pete. No.
Caught on the headlights.
Caught on the headlights.
In it goes.
It's frozen with fear. It just doesn't know what to do, and it's just the same again.
Matt punches it again
For 9 damage. So Pete really needs a good draw.
Yeah, I think it's this game really. It doesn't matter what you can pull. Unless he's got Fumigate as well. I mean,
if we see the second Fumigate of today, I'll be amazed.
I mean, what can he?
Does he know if it's over?
Either he plays 2 creatures.
He can play, but it's just adding time.
Yeah, he's just. Here we go, and then shock himself. Gartle style, at least, Pete. No, he's found creatures.
Yeah, so he's got his 2 creatures.
I mean, if there's any level of evasion, shock over the head, fling, that'll do.
I believe that's a Deadeye Harpooner. So it seems like
it's about Deadeye Harpooner is useless. I mean, what without the revolt triggers?
Oh, exactly. That's right. I believe Pete does seem to be going quite deep on the revolt in his deck.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
it's
because
and now he can untap his.
It's a mobile garrison
red creature. Yeah, so he's.
I mean,
basically
no cards. No cards. Well, he's still got 2 blocks. None of them flying. Yeah, he just blocks each.
And that gets exiled. So
everything's dead.
No,
No, they're both ground floor. Yeah. So this is what I mean.
Is it a pretty strong position?
Yeah, I mean, like at this point, 17 minutes left. Right.
There we go.
Again, Fumigate is the only out I can see.
See, if I was Pete, I think Pete must have a solid answer or not realise the time.
Oh no, there is the Cruel Entertainment card. The Grixis.
Where you take control of their turn, they take control of your turn.
No. Your target opponent sacrifices a creature, then sacrifices an artifact, then discards a card. It's like the Cruel Automaton version of this set. That's the only other out I can think of.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. I believe Pete scooped to make space for the to make sure there's time for the next round. Interesting.
I think he was dead draw as well, though.
Yeah, it was a battle of the barge, so he did have the opportunity to gain a heap of life, but
I don't think it was enough.
Not enough. Yeah, that's just the thing, just not enough.
He's just buying turns, and when you're buying turns, if you're not going to win, what are you going to do?
Yeah. So going into game 3.
What time have you guys got to play A two-headed giant, haven't you?
The two-headed giant starts at 6, so 3.5
long day
hours.
for you.
Maybe
Yeah.
so.
3 rounds of
10 hours doing magic is 10 hours well spent.
Please don't tell my family.
Yeah.
Where have you been all day? Well,
And Mobile Garrison is crew 2.
yeah. Right then, so it's off to game 3
So
here.
he's got his alley evasion. He's got the red white fast land as well. So I think with
Scott playing Ken? Yeah, Ken and Scott.
we're
You're not
playing tomorrow.
You playing tomorrow together?
Me and Ken are playing
You can
tomorrow.
play with
Today
Ken
I'm
and
playing
Scott.
with Josh Smith.
Oh yeah, your buddy.
Um,
And Ken is on Team Asian Persuasion?
yeah, Ken is
with
with Max.
Maximilian.
Yeah, which will be good. Hopefully we'll play them at some stage. Me and Ken, reigning two-headed giant champions.
What, in your own head?
Yes, in our own head. We have no. All the evidence is anecdotal, but all the same. And I think my mum is very proud of my magic playing abilities as well.
I think I'm just one of those proud mothers.
Yeah, which was some like me who blames her, eh?
Alright, and then
So,
Pete leaves with the fast land and into his...
Implement.
Yep.
So Mr. Briggs with that's
some white land.
That's a lot of white land and also only one white creature. So
Once he gets there, though, perfectly fine.
yeah, I think Mr. Briggs being more of the opinion that it's better to be able to have casts than
How
not.
long for Pete? All 3 rounds?
It is exactly the same play as well. And then followed it up with a Tog as well. Well, not a Tog, obviously, but...
Utog.
New Tog. Yeah, that's a good name for it.
Well, it's the best I can do.
Yeah. Don't work well under pressure. And Mr. Briggs going down to 19 from the attack.
And Matt's found a red source, thankfully.
Mm.
And he drops out his...
Familiar.
His doggy. There you go. Nice little doggy.
Bringing him back up to 21. But again, Pete's board is very impressive.
Started his wide attack already. See, like even if he swings in, he'll just block with the dog, get that free draw.
Mm.
Let's go to crack it and drain.
Drain for 1. Good use of a revolt trigger there. See, and that is why I really like the implements. It's just a really easy way to help you with your improvise earlier on, and then if you need a revolt trigger, you've got a revolt trigger for a very negligible amount of mana, with the exception of a blue one that is free mana, but still.
Then Pete swings to the team and knocks Matt down to 16 life.
So
this early aggression, is it going to help Pete win the game? That's what we're here to see.
I think it is, because we know although we don't know more of his cards, we do know Mr. Briggs has a lot of white mana.
But he's off that black though, is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, that's what I think, because in his opening hands he did have 2 black cards. What those black cards are, do not know.
Was that an implement? Yes, it was the drain 1/1.
Yeah, the red one. And I do not believe he did, so it's twice he's missed that trigger. But
It's one of those problems where you read half the card.
yeah, that is. I think this will, although it is obligatory trigger, you cannot choose to miss it. He appears to have. And interestingly, choosing not to pressure here.
And that Briggs has found the black source he so desperately needed. What's he going to go for? And it's his favourite. Back at it again.
Right back at it again.
To apply that pressure.
And let's see if Pete is going to present the trade on his 2/2 flyers. So he does have his Battle at the Barge in hand. Battle of the Bridge, sorry. My apologies.
Personal favourite, yeah. I thought crash for a second there, I was just thinking.
Mm. So his first use of improvise we've seen on the table, and he's getting rid of it and gaining 3 life up to 23. Mr. Briggs kindly helping him remember there.
But he won't tell Pete to draw a card.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't know either.
Perhaps
I must say, I do not imagine Mr. Briggs being the type of person who would
But he trades the...
forget something to help the opponent. That is alright, Pete.
Oh. Damn, that is just...
Yeah, Tiramis 31, we're in the booth, we're of the opinion he should have attacked as well.
75 viewers?
75 viewers, excellent.
I'm surprised,
It's
honestly.
going to be even more when we get back to the camera and see how pretty we are today.
Oh, but there you go. Like, Pete is just absolutely beating down on Matt here.
Yeah, and Pete, although he is 1-1, he is a very solid player.
Mostly a standard player, that would be alright.
Yeah, standard and one of the boys who comes out for pre-releases. I think
Comes out the
he's more...
Matt not happy and have a land off the top, and that's the
Yeah.
handshake there, that's game.
That's game, so that is 2-1 to Pete. So
Hopefully I should be able to get Pete
Yeah.
to pop into the booth.
I'll just go grab Pete to get him into the booth.
And we have a little talk through his deck for the
And
day.
then
See
we'll-
where he missed these draws
Yeah.
as well.
But
'Cause you
although
know-
it didn't seem to end into that. So I'm just going to go grab Pete into the booth.
Oh, and as the players shuffle up to end, I should scooch round. Oh. But it seems that even if Pete did miss those crucial draws, it didn't help hinder him in not winning. I think that's a double negative, obviously. But no, set these back up to 20. Let's go. And hopefully soon I can go take a lunch break because it is now 2:30 and I'm pretty hungry, to be fair. But alright, so hopefully have Pete in the booth with us to talk us through his Mardu deck, which, you know, as you saw, helped carry him to a nice little 2-1 victory there. Right, it's just we can also update with this as well, you know, might as well. And my good friend Ken. Let's go back to if only I knew how technology worked, that would be helpful.
What's this?
Making sure which screen to press. Oh, no, I should probably go scoot around a bit more.
Scoot around.
Oh, my
Right.
knees went so long. Oh.
So,
But no.
I didn't catch the last bit of the match. How'd it go then?
Pete won 2-1. He did keep missing his draw triggers though off his implements
Ah, right, fair enough.
because he was using it to do the 1 point damage. You know, trigger that revolt.
Talk to
Pete, yes please, thank you. But he did miss those draws. But you know, obviously,
Yeah.
it's still okay. You got a bit of a
Just got short.
nice damage.
It was a bit of a quick one.
Hello, commentators. Hello again, Brendan. Looking swish. Well, you know, we thought we'd dress up for the occasion.
Yeah.
Good afternoon,
Oh,
Pete.
Pete! Winner!
Congratulations, Pete. Well played, well
Well done,
played.
well
That's
done.
good. I saw you having a sandwich halfway
Yes.
through.
He snuck out not to see you.
Yeah.
How do you feel that went then?
I think it went okay. Obviously, I won, but I think I made some. There's a couple of horrific misplays. I noticed the moment I did them.
Did you miss
Which
the
one,
draws?
which one were they? Just so
I-
we know.
I noticed sacrificing the combustible implement to itself rather than the gremlin. That
Oh,
cost
yes.
a point. But there were a couple of other occasions that it slipped my mind. But the moment I did it, no, that wasn't the way forward.
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
in the second game, I probably held on to the 2 revolt cards a little bit too long,
Looking
looking to get something out of them.
the
But
musical chairs is away.
Yeah.
and then I didn't. So,
Well, you still won,
but
thankfully.
I did win. So
2-1.
Yeah.
yeah.
How do you feel like you are, you know, what do you feel has performed well for you so far today in your deck?
The battle for the bridge, I got one as my promo and opened another. So
Oh, yeah.
having
Yeah.
2 of them is good,
Yeah.
but they've always done something. I've not really used improvise with them too much, but most of them have only been used as a sort of 2 or 3 drop anyway. So,
Oh, yeah.
but that's done plenty of work.
How to clear up the board a little bit, get
Yeah.
rid of some of those annoying flyers that you can't
And
reach.
it's a swing in life as well.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you back up.
Thankfully, Matt kept pointing that out because I completely forgot.
We did notice
Yeah.
that.
And the Etherborn -3/-3 revolt guy.
Oh,
he's
very
done
good.
a lot of work as well. So.
I mean, you're playing 3 colours, right?
Yep.
Black, white. So what is the splash? What's the third colour?
No
for?
splash.
It's spot white red.
Oh, spot. So
Equal, no.
The black is probably the splash. There's just a couple.
okay.
The two Battle of the Bridge.
And you've got the
the Aetherborn.
Fake Bob.
Yeah,
football.
and that's
Is that just due to lack of depth in the colours, or is that in your white and red pools?
yeah, I think so. Just there wasn't quite enough between the two, and I thought Battle of the Bridge looked pretty good. I looked across, but I've got actually got quite a lot of artifacts in here, so Battle of the Bridge looked quite
Decent
sensible.
work.
Very appealing.
I've literally seen half my deck all day. There's a whole half of the deck that you didn't see and I haven't seen yet. So
Alright, but I mean, are you running natural Mardu? I think every time we've drawn your lands, I think we've seen you play. Have you just hit mountain.
been very, very fortunate.
I've got the dual land as well, which is
It's been helpful, but
yeah.
I think every game I kept two colours and then just pulled the third one straight away.
Easy, right?
It's just as simple as that.
God believe.
Yeah, God believe.
Because we saw the Mardu really hurting Mr. Briggs in the last game there. Not saying you wouldn't have won if he hit it, but his opening hand, I don't know if you were privy to information, obviously, but it was free planes and no other lands. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's what last year in Limited, obviously, when you're trying to run more than two colours, and now you've realised I've got 1/3 of colours, and I'm just now struggling to find the second land or third land to play this off-colour dual.
I think I've been fortunate to always start with two. I think,
That's good,
and then obviously in that game, very lucky, just immediately pull the third. So
that's good.
The chat has been sitting here pointing out drawing your cards off your implements.
Oh,
when it enters the grave, it's a natural.
I don't think I did it once.
No.
We were watching it and crying a little bit.
Well, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I remember next round.
Never forget.
It'll serve you well. You'll start digging further into your deck. You might see the rest. I'll help you.
Might see the other half.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Is there anything like so apart from you got the two Battle of the Bridges, is there any other like spicy cards you've got which you haven't actually played with like of wrong colours or anything like that?
Well, what are you hoping us to showcase in your deck that, apart from just efficient creatures that you've shown?
To be honest, it's largely efficient creatures. And I do really like the -3/-3 Aetherborn. I've also got the white destroy tap creature, so there's quite a lot of cheap artifacts to try and turn on Revolt with either sacrifice themselves or sacrifice to the Gremlin. So I want to play around with Revolt. Not that I remembered that I could sacrifice things to the Gremlin very often, but
is that instant speed? Just so I know, it's just normal sacrifice without any cost of mana. All right, that's good.
Surprise!
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But no. So what was your first two games against you? You just played Battle of Mardu. You had played against.
Oh, now you're asking.
I know. So it's only been about 3 hours, and you're like, oh.
No, I haven't got a clue.
I thought you were the one.
I played both red green.
Both red green. Yeah. So we thought
one seemed to have a lot more, or at least drew a lot more of both the energy produced and payoffs.
Yes.
The second round, I think I drew nothing but land in the first game, and unfortunately my opponent then did this. Fortunately for me, but unfortunately for getting a game, did the same in both rounds 2 and 3. So we didn't really play the second round, unfortunately, and I got stomped in the first round. The energy cards came, and
we've seen a lot of red green already today. It's very popular in the room. The Rhino and the Leopard, the energy beaters, very, very good.
I mean, especially some of the counters that just generate from just by simply playing the creature on its own and then just going off on it. Everyone seems to go wide and go big at the same time. So hopefully,
my preference is normally green, but I don't think I had a single green creature in the pool. There was lots of green, fight your opponent's creature, and pump spells, but I don't think there was a single green creature in there. So
you got like the 1/3 Mad Dog, and you're like, I can't make this work.
No, and it was going to be red and white, as I say, but then I thought I want to put the bridges in
just get that push you that other 5% to get you there, really, sort of thing. Mix of things.
I guess we've got 3 rounds left of today.
3 rounds left.
3 rounds left.
And I'm currently up, so that's
2-1.
That's unusual.
2-1.
It's unusual.
Positive mental attitude. That was sort of
Get me everywhere.
Hopefully the best of the rest of the rounds,
Thanks
for coming in today.
It's all right. And Ken, we wondered if we were so boring. That's why you went to get a sandwich.
We quickly switch ourselves around.
They let us have lunch. Just scavenge around.
Maybe just give me a box of common. Just like, here you go. Delicious.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Best of luck for
the rest of the game. Yes.
Thank you. Right. Actually, can you get Kieran to get us the next round list?
Yes, sure.
Thank you very much. Right.
Everyone's so helpful around us.
I know. Oh, this seat. I got to say that this seat where you're sitting, Ken, is the most uncomfortable.
Oh, I know.
The bar is right by my legs.
That's why I chose here, and also I can put my hands over the table and look way more important than I actually am.
Welcome to CNN.
Reporting magic news that you wouldn't believe.
Decent with that. Who would you like to see next? Then chat. Anyone in particular? Any locals? You know, feeling a bit hot for.
Otherwise,
or we'll just choose one ourselves. If,
Yes.
you have no,
Lose the suits.
lose the suits.
They make us look.
I'm an
intellectual.
adult.
I'm just thinking. I think I saw.
But if I lose the suit, I'll just be
I know.
naked. I don't think that's like the really. This is a PG
Yeah,
screen.
PG.
You know.
Granted, with mind you, Tom did have a
The
little
salt
bit.
monster. Okay, so we've got a
Salt-
request for
Gurney.
Gurney. I assume not.
Not like a
Enforcing-
literal salt monster. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
The pepper monsters.
I have it's Andrew Clayton, who's
Still doing. I think he's still swimming
Keeps the
solid.
Michaels.
Is he? I don't know if he won.
So we'll
But
find
I
out.
don't- same with Gary.
I hope he's not. He's not back in the flat if he's lost.
I know, right?
yeah.
But yeah, should be
He's getting
good.
stomped later today. This is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, as you've seen now, you've got the Two-Headed Giant coming up later. Is there anything you're hoping for? Is there like sweet cards that interact with the Two-Headed Giant that we've seen?
Now,
in the
there's been a lot of discussion about that. So, as a 200 connoisseur, I look out for the words each opponent.
Yeah.
You know?
That is key, isn't it?
And then the problem is, there's one card. I think you've seen it, Gonti's Machination.
Oh, that's
The
going to
one
be
mana-
amazing.
But the problem with it, is
Just a trigger.
it triggers once per turn on your turn, not
Yeah.
on their turn, and it's only one source of you only take as long as you take damage. That's what it triggers. It doesn't matter how many times you take
But it's
damage.
you who takes damage. So your opponent can choose to deal damage to any opponent.
Yeah. So the
But if you have energy in your deck, it's 1 mana, 12-point life swing.
No, it's not. No, because I don't think
It's because it's 3 damage to each opponent and you gain 3 life. So they lose 6 and you gain 3,
Okay.
which makes 9, not 12. My apologies.
That's
Yeah.
very good.
So I mean, it's not. I don't want to. When into a giant, when you've only got a pool of 180, into a giant previously. Anyway.
Only 180 cards.
Yeah. But you that means the higher the content of each deck is going to be higher because you've got more cards to choose
Yeah,
from.
of course.
And I think wasting a slot, using a slot for that machination is a cheeky haha, I got you, but really I'm falling behind on board. Like my partner's.
There's only 1 mana.
No, the problem is dealt damage to you. So when your opponent swings,
Yeah.
they can choose to
I
deal to
understand
Ken
that,
rather
but-
than to you.
And
If you just have
and it's a sack.
incidental-
It's a sack as well. You don't get to do it multiple
Yeah.
times.
I don't know.
Scott's going to jab it in regardless.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
saying,
put it
Scott,
in
if it happens, I mean, this is the card. Let's have a look. It's just, I am not the biggest fan of it. Where are we? Oh wait,
Thoughts on Naismith and Oliveira starting today?
Oh, this is football.
What's that?
now
Ken, what are these names?
I don't know those magic cards.
these are terrible footballers who play for our local club.
Up in Norwich, aren't
Yeah, up in Norwich. Yeah, pop down everything.
Pop down.
Make sure the boys are practicing. Olivia is actually on form. Naismith's a lazy boy.
Don't
lazy man. So.
don't
They don't encourage Brendan.
yeah.
That's bad.
Don't solicit these advances.
Like we don't want Brendan to derail our superior commentating skills.
Yeah, but there are a lot of cards that are going to scale up nicely in
yeah.
Two-Headed Giant. Spire-side Infiltrator.
What I'll do?
That's from last set. The tap when it becomes tap, deal 1 to each guys.
Ooh.
So that's 2 damage
We've
instead.
got a 1 in 4 chance to pull one.
Yeah. Again, bringing it back. Welder Automaton. It turns into 4 mana, 2 damage.
That's
each opponent.
yeah, but that's a lot of mana still.
But
Yeah,
board stalls are even more prevalent in Two-Headed Giant.
But you've got more chance of pulling that Fumigate.
Yes, exactly. You have 4 packs to pull it.
Is there any of the Masterworks that are board wipes?
No.
Oblivion Stone?
Oblivion Stone. That hurts everyone, including yourself.
Now because you put all your fake counters on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you got enough time to go.
Oh, worm coin is there?
There is a Wormcoil engine.
Whoa.
Can you
Busted.
actually bust that out? Like turn 6 go, right, surprise.
I think I've got one.
6 with Death Touch Lifelink.
I think I've won.
Fair and Just Magic card.
Yeah. No, that's not for us, I'm pretty sure.
It's not for us, we should.
Pretty sure.
What is that? There you go. I'm going to quickly pop out and see what Kieran's up to.
Yeah, you can go. I'll go ask.
Yeah.
Right, grab the yeah. You want to pop it just
I was going to pop out, but
to move seats.
well, I was the dark one.
Oh, but you can't go now.
Okay.
See if I can
Can't get out apparently.
No.
Oh, Scott's just gone for food. And our delightful colleague Scott has just tempted us with some food, which we can't go have.
Yeah. I mean, who does chat want to see? Is the real question, really. So we can prepare the next
Well,
session.
I'm thinking I would like to see.
I would say.
I'd like to see James. You know,
Yeah.
he's a good player. You know,
Yeah,
I can't fault him for that.
Yeah, I mean,
If Andrew's at the top though, I want to see Andrew.
I'll see Andrew after the third round if he's still at the top.
Okay, that's
Because
fine.
that means the pressure's all on him. We're all watching.
Yeah, if he loses, he doesn't get
Right.
come home.
So, I mean, as part of Vendilion Click, almost. No, I mean, it's just I've heard. So the other two pre-releases started, by the way.
Oh, the beginners one? It's just started?
Yes, so seeing that, I think I've seen some advice being given out. So nice, friendly atmosphere.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I think
lads.
apparently there are a lot of planeswalkers about. I've heard on the floor.
Planeswalkers,
They tried to do a bit of spotting outside, you know, do deck spotting and yeah, but planeswalkers. We haven't seen any ourselves.
You'll see James Slater, Brendan. Is that who you're after?
Even better salt producer. They've got their own level of salt.
You know,
I think
you can't just ask for players to get rolled up. We can't actually hear them.
Yeah. And we can try and round them up when we bring
We
them,
can't,
but that's
we
just
can't lip
harassment.
read either.
What?
Can't lip read them.
Yeah. That's true. And we can't. You know, it's difficult because of the fact that we could bring it with them and try and you know.
No, Mr. Gary? Did you get the list, Scott?
So I've not got the list, but they are being inputted now, so it will not be.
I guess round's just finishing.
Fantastic.
That's
I'm
why.
going to pop out then when you sit down. Oh.
And we will get Mr. Gurney on the screen for you, Brendan,
Fantastic.
as soon as he has been requested so routinely.
But once he's on, he's not coming back on again.
He has
You have-
also informed me that his deck is very good.
Who's this? Go on.
Mr. Gurney,
Of course he would.
the Salt Shaker.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes. But,
Okay.
yeah.
So, as an EDH player like yourself, Scott, and we've mentioned over a million times, what are the sort of cards you looking really forward to play with in EDH?
I want the artifact, both the artifact Planar Bridge, I believe, and
Oh yes.
the 8 mana tap, put search your library for opponent, put it onto battlefield, and
That is Planar Bridge, isn't it?
yeah, Planar Bridge, and as well the new artifact Chord of Calling, of Invention.
Oh yes. Now,
Both going to slot right into my Muzio deck because I just make an insane amount of mana.
and then play filthy
And
artifacts.
then play
Yes.
filthy artifact synergies, yes. But yeah, I think I'm really excited for the mod because I'm starting to get into modern now, and the ramifications of some of the spells, we all know what I'm talking about. Fatal Push.
Playlist.
They're excellent. And would we be able to have James Gurney's match?
Oh
on
wow! Look at that, table one.
the top
James
table?
Gurney.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, and my boy's
Thank
still.
you.
My boy's
Yeah.
still not bad.
And so it's going to be Ian Bain against
James Gurney. Yeah.
James Gurney. So we'll
Just-
just get the overlay ready.
No, you can. So yeah, just we do it like that.
So we're just going to get the overlay ready. So we have
Oh wait, hold on. There you go. Wait. There you go. Yeah. So these both of these players are 3-0 at the moment.
Bain. James Gurney is very proud of his deck.
So we'll see it in action. We don't know what he's playing, but we can. But both players, I believe, are 9 points after 3 rounds, so being 3-0,
Yep.
undefeated in terms of rounds. Not sure about games, but hey. Okay. So we're going to see some players who are clearly doing quite well. And here's Ian Bain.
Solid player.
Actually, yeah. I think I was. I remember when I was playing him last pre-release in Kaladesh, I was 4-0, and then he stomped me. I was really disappointed because he had the swords. Swords were really good then. When you have protection from colours, and my deck was 50% of the colours he was protecting from, it's quite good.
Yeah.
I should probably get rid of these. If you could.
So we'll see. They have, and inventions wise, masterpiece wise, we have actually had quite a few pulled this period.
I did not. I tried to do a bit of deck spotting myself.
We have had a sword of Feast and Famine, I believe.
Oh, green. That's a pro green
solid.
and black.
Like even just,
That's just
like
good.
even if it's not the fact it's not a beautiful art on a beautiful card
Yeah.
with great keywords. It's just
What is
amazing and limited.
Yeah, 8, mate.
Yeah, I'd say 10 out of 10 would try to pull again. But we have also had a Chalice pulled,
Yeah.
a Staff of Domination,
Oh, stuff. That's a nice
and
EDH guide, isn't it?
a One more. I can't remember what it was.
No.
Ornithopter.
Oh, is that who's got it? I need to trade them.
I don't know who it is. Are you looking into?
No, I just want different artworks for all my ornithopters.
Okay.
I'm crazy. All right.
You like insulting everyone.
So I think the rounds are just starting.
Just asking us to show them.
Okay, we're going to actually go to the game.